Hello everyone. So today we are discussing Lines and Angles chapter of class 7th, and in this video we are going to discuss try this on page 95 of your NCERT textbook. Alright, so let's start. See, in this they are saying that first is which pair of the following angles are complementary. Alright, now as I have already explained you what is complementary, when two angles sum up to 90, then those two angles are said to be complementary to each other. Alright? The detailed explanation you will find in our previous videos. Alright? So, here in this case, we can write down that for first 70 plus 20, these two angles are given. Alright? So let's say this is your angle 1, okay, and this is your angle 2. So now I can easily write down here that angle 1 plus angle 2, that should be 90. Now if I write down angle 1 is given that 70 plus angle 2 is given 20. So my answer is coming 90. So LHS and RHS is equal, means the given pairs are complementary to each other. We can say this. Let's see third example, that is third sum. Here the same way we will write down, because we are talking about complementary. Let me take this down. Let's write it down here. First of all, for the third also we'll take this one only. This is your first one. And now let's try solving second one. Same way, here also we will write down angle 1 plus angle 2 is 90. Let's say this is your angle 1. Why are we writing angle 1, angle 2? So that we can just make a calculation presentable. Okay. Now, angle 1 and angle 2 makes 90. We know because we are talking about complementary angle. In this third sum, this is third one. So in this sum, angle 1 is 48 and angle 2 is 52. Alright. Now 48 plus 52, that doesn't give you 90 answer. Okay. This is 100. So we can say that LHS is not equal to RHS. Okay. And with this reason, we can say that these two angles are not complementary to each other, or this pair is not a complementary pair. All right, complementary angles pair. So this is how you can solve this type of sums. Now let's go to the next one. All right, so let me just write it down here that this is not complementary and this is complementary. Okay, so here we will write this pair is complementary, and here I can write this pair is not complementary. Okay, you can just cancel this out like this, right? Let me first erase this and then do it here. Okay, all right. Now, coming to the second question. Our second question says that what is the measure of the complement of each of the following angles? Means here we are given one angle and now we are supposed to find out the other pair. Okay, so what is the measure of the complement, which should be the complement of this this given angle? So in question 2, first we will solve. Okay, so the given angle is, let's say, 45. So we will just write that angle 1 is 45 and angle 2 we need to find out. All right, again we are supposed to find out complementary angle, so we will write angle 1 and angle 2 is equal to 90. Angle 1 is 45, which is already given, plus angle 2, and this is same, you just have to copy paste. Now because we are supposed to find out angle 2, we don't need this 45, so we'll just change the side of this 45 and that would give us like this, angle 2 is equal to 90 minus 45, because this 45, when it changes its sides and come on this side of the equal sign, then it will become minus sign. All right, so that would give us 45. So we can say that the measure of the complement of 45 is 45. Simple. All right, let's do the second one. Question 2, second. Same thing we will be doing here. Okay, so I'm just copy pasting this. You can take it down so that you can see 65. Now the given angle is 65. So I'll just change this. So this is your 65. All right, 95 minus 65 would give you 25. Right? So it's very easy. Okay, this is how you can solve this. All right, now let's start talking about this third one, the difference. All right, let me take one more box, text box here. Let me just keep it here. All right, now see, we'll just take it here. All right, the question here is the difference in the measure of two complementary angle is 12. See, we are not given any angle here. Okay, there should be two angles, but neither of them is given here. So in this case, what can be done? Now we don't know two angles, any one of the angles also. So what we have to do is we'll just suppose that let angle 1 be, let angle 1 be x. All right, because we don't know the measure of angle. So naturally in this case, so angle 2 would be, so angle 2 would become 90 minus x. Naturally, see, what we are doing it here is we are supposed to find out complementary. See, read the question properly first. The difference in the measure of two complementary angles means naturally when we talk about two complementary angles, they sum up to 90, right? We have already seen that to find out complementary pair of one given angle, we need to subtract the given angle from 90. Okay, so if our angle 1 is x, then naturally this x we have to subtract from 90 so that we would get the second one, the second angle. So let angle 1 be x. So angle 2 would be 90 minus x. Alright? Alright. Now the difference in the measure of two complementary angles. Well, now we know that angle 1 is let me write it down. Okay, so now we can easily write it that angle 1 is equal to x and angle B, that is angle 2, is your 90 minus x. Now they are saying that the difference of these angles, so difference means x minus, I would write in bracket because it's always good to write down in bracket so that it becomes easy to solve, and the difference is 12. See, can you read this like this? The difference, I'm taking the pencil so that you know well, the difference between these two angles is 12. This is how you read it. I'm repeating this. The difference between these two angles is 12. Alright? Well, so now we'll just solve this. We'll just release the bracket x minus 90 plus x. Why plus x? Because whenever we release the bracket and we have minus sign outside the bracket, the inner signs will change. Alright, so because of this minus sign, this minus x would become plus x and this 12 will remain same. Okay, so now let's take it down. X, this is 1x and this is another one, so we are having 2x and this minus 90 would remain same, equal to 12. All right, let's take it like this so that the equal to sign should come just below equal to sign. It should look like this. All right, now if you solve it again with the transposition method, we know that we don't need this 90, so we'll just get rid of this 90 and we'll just change the side of it. It would become plus 90. Whenever we do something like this, we'll solve it like this. 90 plus 12, it would become 102. And again, this, see, we need x, okay? So this 2, which is in the relationship of multiplication, is something extra. Now, if you want to get rid of it, you just remove it from here. And because it is in the multiplication relationship, it will go into the division relationship. We know all these things, okay? We have already done so many types of sums. All right. Now, just to find it out, this x will become, if you divide this, your x would become 51. Okay? Well, so this x, which is your angle 1, is actually, now let's write it down here. This is how you solve it. This is how you show it, represent it. Just a minute. Okay. Now, we'll just take it here. See, this x is nothing but 51 because that's what we have found out. Okay, so we will just write 51 and we'll just keep value of x here. So 90 minus 51 would give me 39. All right, and now if you see, if you add them together, 51 plus 39, that is your angle 1. See, this is your angle 1, okay, and this is your angle 2. Let me take it back. This is your angle 2, right? If you add them, you will get 90. See, means your answer is correct. All right, your angle 1 and angle 2, they both sum up to 90, right? So this is how you do these kind of sums. Definitely they'll be asking this type of sums because it's very important, all right, for you to solve. I would suggest read this question properly, understand it very well, and the way I have explained you, watch this video once or twice so that you can, understand this concept properly. All right, in the next video, we'll be solving the try this problems on the next page. Till then, goodbye.